Well, good day everybody, welcome back to another upload of It's Dyer thing. Rob here, and what's it like to drive the Acura MDX 2022? This is what it's all about. Well, so other than I'm so sorry that you're going to see my big fat head if you look to the left of you as you're looking on the screen here, because I am giving you the full in-depth view at a 360 style of, come on, there's nobody in the lane, go you stupid people, god damn it. Anyways, yeah, so I got myself a beautiful 2022 Acura MDX, and what's it like as a daily driver? I absolutely love it. Now, I've had probably around 28, almost 30 cars in my driving career. These are all personal purchases and stuff like that. I've never had a Honda. Or an Acura, right? So this is absolutely the first. I've had all different kinds of other Japanese brands and American made and German and stuff like that. Never had one of these. So I'm
absolutely very pleased with the drive. Not many quirks, actually. Not many little tiffs. Now, this is the A-Spec model, so it is the V6 3.5 liter, naturally aspirated, so it's not the S, it's not the turbo. Too bad, eh, man? I know. But you know what? She gets up and she goes. Now, you do have different modes, right? You have a snow mode, comfort mode, normal mode, and a sport mode. And that's all with a flick of a switch here, a flick of a dial, right? We can go into sport. You can customize your dash the way you want it as well. Then you even have even more sport mode, where you have a drive mode and a sport mode, and it's all an electronically geared shifter. Pretty cool. I don't feel much of a difference other than the steering is a little bit stiffer if I'm going into sport mode versus normal mode versus comfort mode. I don't feel a suspension dampening difference, though apparently the Canadian models do have, and you can actually tailor it to what you want. So you do have a dash layout, you do have an RPM and engine braking management as well between each mode and different modes. But as a daily driver, you really don't feel much of a difference between each mode. Now, don't be hating on me, I'm just telling you the way it is, right? Car itself is fairly quiet. I am running Bridgestone tires, 20-inch, and these are the all seasons. I find the road noise to be very nice. Does have the self-driving mode here like this, right? So the lane departure, lane assist, and it has adaptive cruise control as well with the auto braking and stuff like that. Now, mind you, it's feeding off the painted lines, right? So if you're going to get to a portion like this, where now, look, the lines are kind of like shitty, the car's going to be like, oh, what's going on? I don't like this, right? So it is not a self-driving vehicle, right? But it is a guidance, an assistance lane keeping, so it does allow you to take your hands off the wheel if you need to do something. I mean, not getting naughty, but I'm just saying if you need to do something, right? The adaptive cruise and the auto braking and stuff like that really works nice. The all-wheel drive system on this is absolutely phenomenal. It's driving in the winter months on the snow slushy, man, it is so nice to drive. It's not a 4x4 where my previous model was. This is an all-wheel drive, right? So cargo room, so much cargo room. There's like, it's unbelievable. I am so happy, and that was the one reason why I bought this car. It's an SUV, a crossover, what you want to call it, mid-size. Is I needed cargo room. I wanted lots of room. I wanted comfort, right? So I was looking at the Palisade and then realized, no way, man, I'm way better off with the Acura. Now people are saying, oh my God, the fuel, like you got to use premium fuel where other ones you don't. Yes, but that also works in contrary where, you know, if you're putting in regular fuel, you're not getting the same kind of mileage as you are putting in premium fuel. So a lot of people I do know also have these engines that have a premium, or do recommend, not required, but do recommend premium fuel, and they're like, ah, no, I just put regular. You can, but your mileage sucks. So you're actually using up more fuel than you would if you're using premium. So put the extra couple of bucks in there, and it's going to come back out, and it's going to make a huge of a difference for you. On average, I'm city like as we're driving now, right? So very little highway, mostly city roads and stuff like that, or just basic roads. I average around, give or take, 13 liters per 100 kilometers, right? Now, when I get on the highway, it's a huge difference. The only quirk about it, the only real big slight hiccup with the 2022 model is that it's not a touchscreen. Though the screen is really awesome, but it's not a touchscreen, so you do have to use your pad, and you have to figure out all the stuff that you need to do this way. It does take a couple of minutes of getting used to it, but once you're used to it, it works really well. You do have to, because it's a true touch pad, right? So depending on what you're doing, you do have to kind of adapt to yourself if you're running Android CarPlay or Apple CarPlay. Then the D-pad or the touchpad acts a little bit different, right? It's almost acting in reverse compared to what you're using on the infotainment center. Other than that, the layout is really, really good. You know what? I can't complain about the car. I love the car. Handles exactly the way I want it to do. Tons of towing capacity, right? So if you have the all-wheel drive 3.5, you can tow 3,500 pounds without any problems. You can actually go up to 5,000 pounds. Now, they do recommend that you get the extended oil cooler, the transmission oil cooler, which basically just pulls your little oil cooler from where it is and brings it up further into the front, so it gets a little bit more cooling power, just so that you don't overheat your engine, right? So again, that's, you're hauling 5,000 pounds. I wouldn't be too worried about that, right? So, but the information that's providing to you and rider feedback is really nice. Front, our seats are both heated and cooled. The back ones are just heated. It's got 3 memories on each side, which is really, really nice. So you dial it in with your key fob as the driver, and then same thing for the passenger. You have 3 different options, so depending on who you get in there, they can tailor it to their own required needs, and it has 12 different settings on that, or 12 different motions, I'm sorry. 30 some odd or 18 some odd speakers or whatever it was, I can't remember exactly. So the audio system on this is really, really nice. It's not big thumping bassy thing, but it does have a subwoofer that's in the back, and that's a factory subwoofer, and it's about quality of sound, not thumpiness of sound, right? So I am very, very pleased with that. You know what, overall it's a very nice luxury style SUV, lots of get up and go, but yeah, I like it. But anyways, there you go. That's the Acura MDX A-Spec for 2022. Really good pricing, really good fuel mileage. Yeah, it's a fun car to drive, man. I'm very, very happy. Other than I picked black, and black is really hard to keep clean. So, till next time, guys. Y'all be safe, have fun, take care. If you have any questions about the Acura, do feel free to let me know. Comment down below, and I will get back to you guys. Till next time. Keep it safe, have fun, be good, and keep it covered.